Immediately. It was immediately. Started to see him in the first place. Number one, he does go to our church, and I knew him as an honest chiropractor. I did get into an accident about 2 years ago, and I was rear-ended, unfortunately. And the girl that I was in the accident with, who was actually in my passenger seat, I was the driver, she had started going to another chiropractor, and she was really pressuring me to see the guy she was going to, and she said it's better if both the people that were in the accident saw him, and I just didn't feel right about her words and about the feeling, and I thought, I needed to go see a chiropractor because I was really hurt, but I wasn't sure what I should do. And oddly enough, one of our friends at church, who's a mutual friend of Craig and Fran's, she said, hey, why don't you go see Craig? And I thought, oh, duh, why don't I go see Craig? I trust him. I've known him for a while now. I mean, we've been at the same place for about 10 years, and I just love the family, and their son and my son are about a year and a half apart, and I thought, it's a perfect fit. And I remember the first time I did come and see Craig, he was just so, just honest and loving and trustworthy, and just, I went down to his practice to get my x-rays done, and when you go into a situation like that, you're kind of feeling uncomfortable, and I had my middle son with me just so I could ride down in the car full lanes, but they were just so sweet with him and giving him toys to play with while I had to go through the whole exam, and everyone there was so professional, and they were so private and so genuine, and I just felt really taken care of. And that has lasted throughout my entire time seeing him. He took an x-ray and showed me what it was the accident had done to my spine and everything, and from there he set me up on a program where I would come to see him once a week. Actually, I believe it was twice a week, because I would come on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then during that first just initial period, and that happened for I think maybe over 5 or 6 months. And then when I got to be better, I would go once a week, and then from there, like every other week, and he would back me up and back me up and back me up. Now I'm at the point to where I go, maybe every 6 weeks, or just when I need to. And it's been about 2 years, maybe a little more, 2.5 years. But I would definitely recommend seeing him. He is amazing. Even one time my middle son Miles was having a neck problem, and he felt like he needed to see Dr. Tuttle, and so Dr. Tuttle just put him on the bench, and he, hey buddy, what can I do for you? And I just thought that was just so sweet. And he's very, very tender, he's gentle, and he also listens. That's the thing about Craig. He listens to how you're feeling. I also work for a company where I make a lot of coffee, and I do a lot of things with my arms and my hands. And it wasn't just my back, but it was my shoulder and my wrists and my hips. And, he gave me exercise, techniques and even stretching things to try to help me, improve my posture. And I can tell you that I have had, it has been a huge difference. I mean, I even sit in the seat of my car differently than I did before. And I sit up when I do my homework, or at the table eating, I sit differently. It's amazing. I would totally recommend it. Absolutely, 100%.
Thank you.